Feel me? Back to the bees. Yeah, man. But yeah, I could live without the tree, bro. Like I don't need weed like that. I like how it's helping my body feel since my joints been hurting back like for a minute, but I'm getting back into like
Hey,
straight.
what you take? Do you take anything for your joints?
Nah, bro. My shit's getting better, bro. Like
Yeah,
I
but
don't.
do you take anything like
Nah,
for longevity?
nah.
I'm
I
gonna
just
shoot
take
you some
liquor,
stuff.
bro.
I'm gonna shoot you some stuff you should like just buy off Amazon and take for your joints. I think it'll help you out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. When I was in college and I first started playing, I had jumper's knee, and I started. I had to take a regiment then, like a pills, and it actually help my jumper's knee. And then obviously now that I have this fucking Achilles shit, the doctors and everybody been recommending me things, and the homie Airman, shout out to him, recommending me shit. So, yeah, man,
What's
it's
the
that
name?
time, man.
What's the name of it so our listeners out
It's
there?
it's a few different ones. So we got glucosamine, that helps out with the joints and tendons. You
Okay.
got fish oils, which most people know about fish oils, right?
Yeah.
You got the vitamins B complex that helps out with joints.
Okay.
Also calcium and vitamin C.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, those things definitely have a positive effect on your joint. So if y'all out there, man, and you just stumbling into the joint pain era of your life that we in at this current stage, man.
Yeah, man.
Uh,
It's killing me, bro. Fuck, man. It's the curse of the old niggas, bro. I blame the fucking old niggas. Like, shout out to Stan, who you used to hoop with. That nigga was like 50. But he was like,
no,
you young buck, man.
no,
You got
Stan was 60, bro. Stan was 60
holy
plus.
period.
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah,
even
he was
older.
still out there hooping
Yeah,
at 60 plus. So
yeah,
going on, I think he might be maybe even in his 70s now, but he still be trying to get his little run. And I just seen him not too long ago working out at the Arc, and he was like saying he can't. He was anticipating the Arc opening back up, and Stan might be the only reason why I don't pack it all the way in with hoop. Just
yeah.
because I always said like I wanted to kind of he was something to aspire to, right?
He was, but let's be real, bro. His game was as fuck, bro. He didn't do much.
But I bet you he averaged 40 points a game playing in a league with a bunch of people his age.
That's true, because he had a jumper, bro. That nigga had
the little mid range jumper. You know what I mean?
old bastard.
Honorary old dude, man.
Yeah, we
But
love you, man.
shout out to Stan, man. Much love, man. Hope you doing well,
Old
man.
ass Brody, man. Remember that motherfucker? He was old as dirt too out there.
Yeah, he moved out to somewhere in the Middle East. He's living right now.
He turning Muslim?
Nah, man. His wife is already I think she's of descent, so he went
Okay.
over there. He was he had deep pockets, so he was able to kind of pack it in and move over there. So hopefully everything good with him right now with all the craziness going on over there. Huh?
You know the old saying, though, right?
There's a lot of old sayings, but I'm sure you're gonna tell me one that I haven't heard.
Once you go mus, you can't give up the puss. Mus, I mean Muslim.
I think. Did you just freestyle that?
Yeah, I surely did. I got bars. You get a bars, bro. I got a slap of the week for you, bro.
What you got?
I got a slap, and I think you're gonna like this shit, bro, because this shit groovy, bro. And like, bruh's from Detroit, but it give that Bayfield, bro. I'm finding these Detroit artists, man, that get that Bayfield.
Yeah, Detroit is putting out some good music these days, man.
Fire,
a lot of good shit coming out of that Michigan area and the Detroit area. So shout out to y'all over there.
And shout out to y'all, bro. But bro named Payroll Giovanni, off his album Giovanni's Way. I think this is his latest album that came out in 2021. But I gotta listen to the discography, bro. He's been out since like 2016, 2015. But this song is called Tell Pay featuring ISIS. Or ISIS. You feel me? And
you gotta be a savage to have ISIS doing the backup singing for your ass.
For real, bro. All right. You hear the beat, bro? Come on,
yeah.
bro. You remember this shit.
Mm-hmm.
One love, one love, one love, one love, one love. Hey.
Oh yeah, this does sound like a Bay Area rapper right here.
That's what I'm saying, bruh.
This sounds like some shit that used to be coming out of your bedroom at about 10:32 when we was already late to a party that started at 9.
Hell yeah. You already know. Motherfuckers out there don't know though. It's gonna be snacking before I went out. Hey. I hope y'all gigging out there. I hope y'all gigging out there. You ain't gonna hear shit like this out here, ASD. Nigga, I need to be a DJ, bro, so I could get some motherfucking slaps to these motherfuckers out here, bro.
Well, the thing is, they don't like to. They only play what's currently on the top 10, top 100.
Yeah, or the same ass shit as
the same songs over and over again. Yeah.
Man. How about y'all diversify y'all music? Damn. Can't fuck with you 9 times out of 10. I mean that you a fuck nigga. We break bread, of course you bring fed for yours. Run up from the plug, we don't do that. $1 million tab, we gon' pay after we knew that. She was talking shit, but she ain't know about my true facts. The creed about as big as where you went to school at. School at! I can't wait to get that rich. I'm gonna hit a line. I'm gonna hit a line like that. Feel me? Shit. My house big as the school that you went to.
I don't know. Would you want to really live in a house that fucking big?
No, but I want that much land though.
I'll take the land, but live in a house that goddamn big. I mean, I already live. My house is pretty big, and I'll be thinking like, damn, this house big, too goddamn big. I can't even imagine having to walk or take a goddamn escalator somewhere or some shit.
That should be fucking insane, man. That was Tell and Pay featuring ISIS. That was Payroll Giovanni off of Giovanni's Way. Looking, man, I want to hear more shit like this out here in San Diego, bruh. I might have to start playing this shit out when I go out to events and stuff. You feel me?
Yeah, bro. You toss that on, bruh. You know, like, and then like rip off your tearaway pants and start twerking in your little thing and say "bay" across the ass.
All right, you done went too goddamn far, bro. I was listening to you did that shit, like how the girls had juicy on their ass. Yeah. Yo, girls used to wear those pants, and I'd be like, bro, do they butt stink?
You are. Hey, that was the. Hey, you giving away the guy's secret, bro. Hey, that's how guys think right there, bro. When you ever got something written across your ass like that, man, that's how guys think.
Yep. And if you got rhinestones on your pants and your butt was hard, that was the only thing. Oh shit, bro. Hey man, bro. Hey, let's slap the intro.
Yeah, I was about to say, throw this shit on.
Hell yeah, bro. Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's that time of the week again. Yes, it is Thursday evening or night. It is 9:30 p.m. basically at this time, and this is the Magic Think Tank podcast. Now, I am Frank, also known as Tank.
Hey, I'm Kamal, also known as Magic.
And this is episode number 43. Yes, 43 or 42 and a half if you were listening last week.
I made a mistake. When I'm wrong, I say that I'm wrong. Last week I was like, it was 41. Frank was right. It was 42. I'm in the twilight zone right now.
It be like that sometimes, man. You know, sometimes things just run out your brain and escape you. It's not your fault. It's the patriarchy's fault, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
yes,
man.
The patriarchy. Now, we are brought to you, as usual, by Cover City Mechanical Inc., your HVAC heating and air specialist for San Diego, California.
Yeah.
Buy 777 clothing on Amazon.com. And last, but certainly not least, the greatest clothing line to drop for the urban streets.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
I'm talking about First Place Loser Clothing. Get your high quality urban garments today.
Yes, sir.
As you see my boys rocking a lovable villain jersey shirt right now, you know what I mean?
Hey, man, so this shit look good on me. So some of you other motherfuckers, it might not ain't gonna look good on you because I'm a handsome looking motherfucker. But still cop the shit though. No, it's gonna look great on y'all.
I was about to say, bro, you hustling backwards, man. You hustling backwards like, hey, this shit look good on me, but nigga, don't you buy it. It's gonna look terrible on you. You hustling backwards, dog.
Now you're gonna look amazing. Oh my god. You know what? Get yourself a hand if you're freaking watching, if you're listening. You feel me? My beautiful and ugly people all combined. Thank you if you're going to watch it or listen to it. I'm just joshing y'all. You feel me? You buy my garments. Y'all going to look incredible.
Incredible.
Man.
Absolutely incredible, delectable, edible, all of that. You're going to look great. So make sure you get the highest quality of garments today. Yeah. Shop right now. Use discount code D's Nuts.
Yeah.
All right.
We about to be on some goofy shit tonight, and I see what we got as our articles and shit. Oh man, I likes this.
All right, my man, Magic.
Yes, now, sir.
I got one motherfucking question for you, bro.
What's the question, bro?
I just want to hear. You know, and this is the spur of the moment. We kind of talked about it last week, and we really didn't jump all the way into it.
Oh, before we jump into anything, let me let the people know where they can find us.
Oh, yeah, that. Hey, yeah, go ahead and do that.
For my tubers, man, YouTube been around since 2005. I don't need to tell you what to do to get the channel or video booming. But for my potters, though, we on Apple Podcasts, we on Google Podcasts, and we on SoundCloud. All you got to do for all platforms is type in The Magic Think Tank or Kamal Johnson ENT. Bam, we pop right up. And for tubers out there, sub and share. That sounds like a sandwich shop, don't it?
Hey, that does sound. That's a quite tasty name for a sandwich shop. If you got an iPhone, bro, just scroll all the way over and then go to that search bar on top of your phone and just type in the Magic Think Tank. The search bar on top of your phone. Mm-hmm. Now it's gonna pop up on your Apple Store. It's gonna pop up as a Google. It's gonna pop up in many different places because we are appearing every motherfucking where. Now support your boys. Go on, leave a comment, do whatever you got to do, but don't look, man. If you got
don't be a weenie, talk your shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I tell people all the time, talk your shit.
Look.
Write your reviews.
Yeah, man.
Even if you want to clown us, we got thick skin.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man. Look.
Shit.
Do what you got to do. Fuck with your boys, because we fuck with you. You got something good to say? We fuck with you. You got something bad to say? We fuck with you. Just interact with us, man. Don't be afraid. If you're going to talk your shit, but just be prepared to get it back. You know what I mean? Shout out to Young Reeling hitting up with the support. We always know that we can count on you and your support every week. But continue to do so for the rest of you motherfuckers out there. Continue to spread the good news and the gospel of the Magic Think Tank podcast. Hallelujah.
Yes, sweet baby Black Jesus. Oh, we done lost some subscribers because I said Black Jesus instead of Jesus. Oh, but what you want to talk about though?
I want to know your fondest memory.
Okay.
Of growing up in the hood.
My fondest memory?
Your fondest memory. It doesn't have to be a great memory. It doesn't have to be something that's awesome, but something that you reach back to is maybe a pivotal moment for you, or when you realize something that you carried with you forever, or anything like that. So you got any kind of, story time for your boy?
Oh, all right. Story time. I think one pivotal moment when I was growing up in the hood, and I'm going to talk about when I was in high school, because I got plenty of fucking stories, you feel me?
Yeah.
But in high school, I remember one time I was in class, and this story I'm about to tell y'all don't even sound believable. Because even when I tell people, they be like, what the fuck? Hell no. But I was in class, chilling. It was just a normal day. I think I was in math class. So I was in math class, and that's why it don't sound believable. I said high school. I was in middle school. That's why it's even crazier. I was in middle school. It was math class. We was chilling. This girl and this guy got into a freaking argument, right? They argued. Yo, mama, nigga, you's a bitch. Fuck you.
So just a classic day in the hood in middle school. So just a regular normal day of just motherfuckers talking shit. Yeah,
regular shit. You feel me? You know? Yeah, really? Yeah. You feel me? Story time. Look at those. So they bickering, blah. You know, in the hood, niggas talking shit. You ain't shit, nigga. Your mama broke and all that shit. So then. This dude must have struck a nerve because he said something about, I don't know what he said. I don't know what he said that made her so freaking mad, but she picked up a pencil and stabbed him in the freaking eye. Etna Brewer Middle School, shout out to y'all. The moral of the story is, teachers, y'all got to teach better math. I'm sorry. I had to make like getting stabbed in the eye. That's like some prison shit. That's some.
Hey, no, that really does sound like something else on the wire. Like, really does. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro.
It's basically prison. It's an institutional system that the government installed, right? The government initially made schools to teach, workers how to do the bare minimum. Basically, before they entered the work society, before they had an age gap on like what age you could work at, right? So that's why schools were invented. So basically, and they force everybody to go to it. So it basically is a prison for a few hours. You know what I mean?
Bro, shit is wild, bro. It's just that was such a pivotal moment in my life because it taught me that don't underestimate anybody. Because at that moment, I think he underestimated her because she was a girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, man, fuck this bitch. I don't give a damn. Turned his back, turned around, I'll stab right in the fucking eye with a pencil. And the thing about it, I don't really like relinquish these stories. You feel me? I don't really tell these stories much.
Yeah.
So the more we talk about this and the more they get to know me and you, people out there are going to be starting to be like, oh shit, you went through that shit? And they probably get a better understanding why I am the way I am. So yeah, this is middle school, Edna Brewer Middle School. Shout out to y'all. The shit was fucking many. Like bro, what about you, bro? I know you got something for us, bro.
Well, since you were on the whole like school theme, I'm trying to decide between a couple stories. One involving myself and one involving another student. So Ellie says, my best friend got stabbed in the hand with a pencil in elementary school. She still has a piece of lead in her hand to this day. But the eye, that's wild. Yeah, that's some wild ass shit, baby.
Wow. Traumatic.
Reland says, we had a girl get stabbed by a pencil, and the next week, pencil sharpeners were banned. What the fuck? That's going to solve. And then we started bringing razor blades under the tongue. Fizz of $1.50s kept folks in line. Hey, motherfuckers, y'all was giving $1.50s over there, bro.
Hey, that's wild, bro.
Really? Where'd you go to high school at again? Did you go to Patrick Henry? Where'd you go? I forget.
Let us know, bro. Let us know.
I forget. No, but yeah. So I'm gonna tell a story because it's mine. Mine is I'll tell the one that's kind of similar to yours. So
okay,
sitting in class, I'm in the 7th grade, and I'm in Mrs. Johnson's class in 7th grade. It's English, my second period class. Mrs. Thompson was her name actually, and so we're all chilling, and this kid named Mally. Now Mally was in this gang in DC called Rock Creek Park, right?
Okay.
Y'all heard the song "Doing It in the Dark," Rock Creek Park. Yeah, it's after that park in DC.
Okay.
So he was from this gang. Well, as kid, huh?
What's the name of the gang?
The Rock Creek Park. That was the name of it.
Oh,
that was the name of the little gang they had or whatever.
Okay.
So we chilling in class, and this kid named Mally, he, like I said, he was in the gang, and he just kind of, he was talking. The teacher, Miss Thompson, was like, hey, be quiet, you know, like we're trying to learn here. You're disturbing the class, disturbing everybody else from learning. And he's like, man, shut the fuck up, right? Tell her to shut up. And she's like, look, if you keep disturbing my class, I'm gonna have to call security on you.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh yeah, fuck, call security. He said, I'll whoop security ass too. It don't matter to me, right? So security in DC schools, I don't know if you guys had that, but we had actual. But it was before school shootings and everything like that. We had cops at our schools already, though.
We had them in eighth grade. In eighth grade, they start implementing security. Yeah. So I was still in middle school, so I get that. Yeah.
So so she calls down to the office. The office is security up, which is a police officer.
Yeah.
Police officer's like, all right, young man, get up. He's like, I ain't going nowhere. He was like, the officer was like, hey, I asked you to get up. And he like kind of puts his hand on her shoulder. Yeah. Mally says, if you touch me again, I'm gonna fuck you up. Then that's when the officer is like, man, I need you to get up. He put his hand on her shoulder. Mally's like, all right. He stood up and socked the monkey dog shit out that goddamn police officer, bro. He socked the shit out of that police officer. So the police officer like he like stumbles back a little bit and then he eats it. He went to go and, Mally runs out of the room and chases him. And we're like, what the fuck? And I'm like, all right, it's a wrap. They gonna see this nigga again. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. This nigga was in school later that day in 7th period. He's still in fucking school. I'm like, nigga, you can punch a police officer in the face and show up. Nigga came the next day. Nobody was really fucking with him like that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wanted to ask him, hey, Mally, like, what happened? So to this day, I really don't know how he was unable to, first of all, not be fucking shot, but I guess it was before that shit was hot, right?
It wasn't trending.
It wasn't trending at that point. Yeah, to kill a young black man as a police officer at that point in time. Yeah. I'm kidding. When has that not trended in the United States? Anyways, I digress. Well, everybody was too afraid to kind of like really ask him what happened because like he was just the gang member in the school. In the middle grade, in middle school, this nigga was he was probably supposed to be like a freshman or sophomore in high school already. Yeah. So it's like, nobody really wanted to fuck with him, but that shit just blew my mind because it's like, first of all, you kind of have a reverence for somebody that does something like that, right? Like the size of this nigga's balls just dragging all across this middle school. Shout out to McFarland Middle School in DC. But his balls sliding, what you once you do that, like you got your stripes throughout your whole middle school career. You know what I mean? And that shit might even hop on into the high school section as well, because that's not, now it's lore. Now it's middle school lore that you coming into with, like, this nigga beat up a police officer, he ain't scared of nobody.
Most high school niggas ain't beating up a police officer or a security guard. No. You feel me?
No, that nigga should have been in jail.
What was it? Mally, right?
Mally. M-A-L-I. Mally.
Here comes the dad joke. He Mally whopped that
shit. Yeah, he Mally whopped his head. But man, that goes to show you, look, some motherfuckers ain't just don't give a fuck too. And that's a scary point, right? When you realize that as well, like, oh, you just really don't care about nothing. Like there is no line that you're not willing to cross. Not only being a kid arguing with the teacher, that's one, right?
Yeah, that's one.
Being a kid defying an adult, secondly.
Yep.
Being a kid defying a police officer, thirdly. And being a kid that punches a fucking police officer in the face after threatening to do so.
See, these stories don't sound believable, but we need to let the people know out there the stories that we have, because, like, I feel like we got way more interesting stories than a lot of motherfuckers out here that's getting paid buku bucks to do what we do. And I'm like, bro, we niggas, what?
Growing up in the hood is wild, man. It's just like the reason why, ladies and gentlemen out there, and we're gonna clip this. White folks, all right. The reason why black people are the way that we are, is because we come up in situations like that. Terrible fucking situations, right? We grow up around fucking terrible people.
Yeah.
How do you survive that, right? You survive it with levity. So you survive it by laughing at it, laughing at your own pain, like, Kevin Hart show, Laugh at My Pain. Just like that. You're laughing at your own pain and suffering. and being able to just look at something and realize, hey, you know what? That's none of my fucking business.
Yeah.
And then you mind your own fucking business.
Yeah,
that might be new to some of y'all. It might be like a controversial statement to make, to mind your fucking business. But that's how you grow up when you grow up in the hood. You make fun of the shit that's terrible around you, and then you mind your fucking business.
Exactly. But
that's it.
Man, that shit done changed, bro. A lot of niggas be in everybody else's business, all types of shit. But
well, the main problem is the reason why people are in other people's business for the most part. It's because people freely give their business away. Like my favorite is when people post on social media, "Hey, I'm going through something right now. Don't nobody ask me what I'm going through, but just pray for me." You know what that mean to me?
They sat on a banana. So, hey, I think of something mad ridiculous. Like, okay, you sat on the egg, all egg yolk on the pants. It's hard to get out. Yeah.
I'm the king of that shit, bro. Don't leave information out, because then I'm just gonna come up with my own story about what happened to you, and I might spread that story as well. Somebody asked me, "Hey, you heard what happened to this nigga Charlie?" Nah, I didn't hear about that. Then I just make up a story and I say that's what he was talking about when he posted on Facebook. Don't nobody ask me about it. Yep. He had a banana in his ass when he woke up this morning, and he didn't know who did it.
It was the nigga in pajamas. Remember,
the banana in pajamas. I was singing that story to my daughter, and then I realized, bro, I'm washed, bro. Like, she don't know what the fuck I'm talking about when I'm talking about that. Reela says, ghetto, GHETTO, getting hostile every day, trying to overcome. Keep that backhand strong, pimpin'. Sarah also says, I went to a white school, so nothing crazy ever happened. So you went to one where they did not have a shooting.
That's what I'm about to say. A mass shooting. That's the only thing.
Yeah. Well, other than a shooting, but it's not too weird, you know. That's one every year.
Yeah, little mass shooting. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
That's wild though. That's wild though. It's like that be like the wildest thing that happened at white schools is mass shootings, which is the most craziest thing that can happen at any school. Because I went, high school in Oakland in this very dangerous area, but nobody ever got shot at school.
No,
like school was like
a safe zone.
Yeah, it really.
You might get your ass beat.
Exactly.
But you weren't gonna get capped. You know what I mean? Like nobody was really bringing a weapon to school like that. You know what I mean? Maybe a knife or something.
Yeah,
but somebody might get caught with a banger, but they're not about to use it at school. They might get caught with something
somewhere else.
Yeah, they might have a class at 3:45 and a shootout at 4:15 somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly,
they got to be versatile. They can't drop the banger off before. They got to just carry it with them.
They got to always have it on them and shit. But that was a thing, bro. Like the pivotal that growing up in the hood, you had to overcome traumatic situations.
Yeah.
You had to not laugh at it, but find the comical relief in it, because that shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah, everything. Because if you don't, you snap. You really snap. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what happens to people, though. They really just fucking snap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you gotta have those moments of levity where you make fun of shit. And then it makes it a little bit easier to digest. You know what I mean? You're able to move past it a little bit quicker at that point once you do that. So
exactly. Man.
Yeah, man. Like I said, shout out to McFarland Middle School, man. DC, man. What up?
Man, shout out McFarland Middle School. Let's get an air horns for y'all, bruh. Shout out to Edna Brewer too, man. Air horns for y'all, bruh. Damn. Since this is middle school, we get I got the wrong drop.
It's all good, bro. You do what the fuck you want. The school did have one shooting, LOL, Sarah said. Well,
did anybody pass away though? Nobody. Did anybody pass away?
Hopefully not. But if you remember when it used to be so wild, like when Columbine happened, like that was fucking huge.
Yeah,
national news, right? Yeah. International news. It was wild. Like what niggas? Trench coat mafia, like run around like with AK shooting. Now it's like you hear about a school shooting, you just turn like, all right, it's just it's just
Damn, that shit crazy, bro.
This is America.
Oh my
Don't keep it slipping out.
Oh my hold on. Perfect.
You need to grow up. This is America.
Exactly. You tell them, Susie.
So Sarah said no, nobody passed away. So
yeah. Okay, thank God.
That's a plus, man. That's a plus. But they did have one shooting. But we'll go back to the comment before where she said nothing crazy ever happened at her school because they were all white. So that goes to prove our point that we were talking about where they'll just go ahead and omit the school shooting.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sarah. All fun, man. We having a good time, man.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, bro. All right, bro. Let's get into these motherfucking
articles.
Yeah. What? I can go twice as high. Yeah. Take a look. It's in a article, bro. I'm reading the rain. Article for your asses today, baby. Let's actually read your article first, bruh, because I am intrigued.
I love it.
All right.
The article states, now moths are racist. Scientists officially renamed gypsy moth as spongy moth because its older moniker was a derogatory term for Romani people.
Oh.
So we'll just read through the top facts here. So the Entomological Society of America unanimously voted to adopt the moniker spongy moth for the Lamantria dispar moth. I'm just going to go with that.
Okay.
All right. So the organization unanimously voted to adopt the moniker in order to replace its previous name, gypsy moth, a term Romani people view as derogatory.
Okay.
The spongy name was recommended by a group that had over 50 scientists as well as Romani scholars working on human rights issues.
All right, I have a problem with this, but I'll let you.
The term gypsy has been widely declared a racist slur against Romani people, an Indo-Aryan ethnic group who mostly live in Europe and in America.
Okay.
Indo-Aryan. I've never heard that that term Indo-Aryan before, so that's perfect. Now,
Indo-Aryan.
First of all, I had no idea that gypsy was a derogatory term for anyone.
Actually, I knew it was. I didn't know who it was for though, because it had always a negative connotation to the shit when like you say that term is like
connotation.
Yeah, that word.
Yeah,
you got me, bro.
You.
You speak Kamalese, bro.
Kamalese, bro, all day.
Yeah, but like I knew it was like kind of a derogatory word. I didn't know who it was for. So I guess it's for Romanians that live in America and Europe. Interesting.
Just Romanians overall, right? Now you said that you had a issue. So before I get into what I was going to say, you elaborate on your issue and maybe it kind of coincides.
All right. My issue, spongy, right?
Spongy.
Y'all being discriminatory towards SpongeBob.
Yeah, I really do. I think so.
You think he like that?
No.
Hell no. You feel me?
Yeah.
He's like, wait a minute. Y'all didn't come to my pineapple and discuss with me under to see what the hell's going on with his name. All right. Maybe I like the name. What is the
Gypsy moth?
Gypsy moth. That sounds cool.
Yeah. That sounds hot.
Why they call it gypsy moth though? Because it was in the area, or they didn't like.
Well, I didn't really go into the. Let's see if they mention it. I'm just gonna scan through here. Give me one moment here.
I'm gonna scan through it over here too. Shout out to Gina Martinez for this Daily Mail smutty article. Y'all come with the smuts.
I love the Daily Mail. I love it.
The science firm renamed gypsy moth because the moniker is a term Romanian people view as the new common name for spongy moth. Blah blah blah. The name. They don't really say. Not that I see. Not that
now, when I think of the term gypsy, like I really think of like, somebody like telling my future in a crystal ball, in front of a cart with maybe a few vagabonds behind it, right? Like That's what I picture. Like, oh yeah, come to inside my shanty, and I'm gonna tell you your future. You know, that's what I imagine when.
I'm not gonna let you get away with that. I'm doing it again, goddamn it! Oh my god, bro! Oh my god! Please do that again. Wow, that was funny as hell.
Come into my tent and I'll tell you your future, young man. So that's what I think of when I think of gypsy.
Oh
I really don't necessarily. I didn't even think there was like a race of people that were like gypsies. I figured a gypsy was just like a nomad, like type of person. You know, you know, the person that lived out of a vehicle, whatever they call it. Yeah, that mean that whatever those carts. So they lived out of the carts and they just like traveled around and they did like this mystical shit. You know what I mean? Now it's shopping carts now. But that's what I always imagined. So, but I had no idea that the term gypsy. So anybody I've ever called a gypsy, I apologize. And I apologize to people in Romania for it as well, because I had no idea the word I was using. But there's a whole alliance that they put together, right?
Yeah.
To come up with a new name,
spongy moth.
for a moth that feelings aren't hurt by this at all, obviously, right?
Yeah.
But it was derogatory to a certain group of people, and they stopped using it. But we still call Native Americans Indians every goddamn day. I don't get it.
What if it was called gypsy butterfly? Would they have cared? Because you know, moth.
I think so. I think it doesn't. The moniker doesn't necessarily matter. I think the term gypsy is what they had a problem with. I think the term gypsy is offensive.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know either, because it's just like not learning this new information, it being derogatory and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, I get it, bro, because I don't want a motherfucker out there calling it a negro moth.
Hey, hold on. That's what I was about to say. What if there was a nigger fly? Like, hey, you seen that nigga fly? Oh, come on, he was flying. No, nigga, no, not that nigga fly. The nigga fly, you just let in the goddamn house, man. Close the fucking door.
Fly. Oh, he's disrespectful. Mad lazy. Oh, he's eating no food. You know how they gonna describe a nigga fly, bro.
Yeah. This nigga always sleeping on my couch. Come in. This nigga on public health.
Zing. God damn, bro.
I wouldn't even be mad though, because I'm black and I'm so used to shit being racist that I would just laugh at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
that fly sounds like a compliment.
It
does. Oh my god! Wow. Yeah.
Damn, that nigga fly.
Yeah. Hey man, I could see a rapper naming that as one of his albums.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure like Manny Fresh or somebody probably already has an album by that name that we've never heard of.
Bro, for real. It's something in the South. Yeah. Shout out to the people in the South, bro. I fucks with y'all, but y'all got your own culture out there, for real. Man, but
Sarah says it's a fucking moth, a bug. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, bro, but we know.
I didn't even know this thing existed, though. I've never seen one in my entire life. Maybe they're very prevalent in Romania, and people are always talking about them. And I don't even know why you would name a bug after that and let it be like the dominant term for it, to be something that's completely out of line.
Yeah, but black bear. I don't think we should call it a different name. I'm offended.
Oh yeah, the black bear, black cats. Bear. I don't want to hear a black cat walking by me. You know what I'm saying? I look. I don't want to see no Black Panther posters nowhere.
Oh. We are protesting. We marching the streets. Shit. Actually,
and it's gonna go just like every other black protest. Nobody's gonna give a fuck.
Nope. Don't care at all. They're gonna be like, whatever. They're marching again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What these niggas gonna destroy this time, man?
Jimbo. Oh shit. Hey, like Hank Hill. Propane accessories. The only thing I care about. These damn protesters is giving me a goddamn heart attack.
Hey, yeah, look, protest and protest accessories might be something really to sell right now.
Protest.
All protests happen around the world. Yeah. Anyways, my boy, what you got for me?
Oh man, got a juicy article for you here. Booyah! Girl Scouts are facing more harassment than ever, said parents and scouts. All right, so when I read this, right?
Last time I came in contact with Girl Scouts, they were harassing me.
Oh,
okay. Buy these cookies. I don't want to buy no fucking cookies. All right. How many fucking tag-alongs do you expect me to eat?
They were on your ass.
They be on your ass, bro. They be on your cheeks.
Hey, they're like the people that be like with the red shirts at the mall to save the animals. Save the whales. Oh, we can't take cash, but we can take your credit card information. Fuck out of here, scammer. You using whales to scam? Fuck out of here, trying to.
You ain't got a credit card or cash right now, but that's cool. We can take your shoes. Yeah. We can take that as a donation. Let's get out of here, man.
Come on. Fuck, man.
Now, so let's go in. What's it saying? What are they talking about?
Okay, before I get into it though, the first thing I was like, more harassment? I'm like, Girl Scout, they face harassment?
I had no idea this was a thing, or I would have been harassing them too.
He doesn't mean it, people. He doesn't mean it.
Or do I?
Oh my God. It is by Manuel Lopez Restrepo. Cool name, bro.
Restrepo.
I said Restrepo.
Hey, it's all good, my brother.
Oh my God, these.
Hey, them men s'mores be fired though. You right, Sarah. They do be fired though.
This is why they getting harassed, because them cookies is like crack. Y'all selling crack to the people.
No, they got. I can tell you right now why they getting harassed. Pull that picture back up.
Hold on, yeah. Hold on. Why they
pull
getting
that picture
harassed?
back up?
Why they getting harassed?
Do you notice something going on with every single one of those?
Yeah.
Interracial communication.
Oh, I noticed that. Except for this one right here. Well, the black person was probably hidden.
They just cut them out.
Oh, right there. Whoop, 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 whoopers.
I was about to say that first one. We might not be able to see a black person because they might be hanging that motherfucker.
Oh no, you cannot do this. These little girls. Oh God.
Hey, my bad.
Oh my goodness. See what happens when you do bad and evil? You get cut out. The robots is after Frank. I see it. Oh,
hey,
man.
My bad, man. My bad.
They put you on timeout.
Yeah, they put me on a 5-second timeout. I promise I won't do it again in the next minute.
Yeah. But let me read some of this though, bro. All right.
This bullshit.
Although many door-to-door sales techniques have been left in the past, the long-running tradition of Girl Scouts serving their communities has remained strong, even as we enter another year of the pandemic. The iconic, yes. Did you need me to stop?
No. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I want to hear what this is about.
Extracurricular for young girls had long been viewed as an opportunity for learning leadership, organization, and teamwork as different troops work to sell cookies in order to fund their own activities.
Sound like some drug moves to me. Yeah, sound like some drug moves to me. Anytime you use the word to fund, when you say somebody's funding activities, that definitely sounds like no. But go ahead, continue to read, man. I want to. Yeah.
All right. Let's read some more. In tandem with the way things have been going, however, parents, group organizers, and scouts themselves are reporting record levels of harassment during their sales. According to a piece published by Insider last week, parents say the scouts who can range between the age ages of 5 and 16 years old.
I ain't never seen a 16-year-old Girl Scout. I ain't never seen that. Anyways, go ahead. Imagine. It's like, what the fuck? What are you doing here? What are you doing? I'm not buying anything from you. What are you fucking doing here?
You're
supposed to be at work.
Wait a minute. That's why harassment going up. The 16-year-old girls harassing the other little girls.
Probably whooping their asses.
Yeah, don't
get off my block.
Don't you ever say nothing, Sarah. This is an organization. That's why the drug organization. The 16-year-olds is whooping their ass and like they selling weight through the box.
This is a hit piece released by the Boy Scouts releases.
The Boy Scouts coming up. Yeah, they trying to smear their name away from the sexual.
Yeah, man.
They trying to get the heat off of them. Like, all right, we're gonna put a scandal on the Girl Scouts now. Shit, they doing too well over there.
Yeah, man. These bitches, they selling crack over there. Some we gotta tell them something. Shit.
Oh man, bro. Let me read some more, bro. All right. Yes. Oh my God. We're gonna come back to this in a little bit. 6-year-old have been a subject to a litany of grievances from customers. Oh,
grievances.
Oh, y'all left that out the top. The supposed poor nutritional content of the cookies being so contrary to certain ingredients like palm oil, the price, and even a long debunked conspiracy that links the Girl Scout organization to Planned Parenthood.
It is the Republicans. The Republicans are harassing the Girl Scouts. That's what this article says. White supremacy is going too far. Well, little white girls can't traipse around the streets of the ghetto and sell their Girl Scout cookies for an exorbitant price, should I say. Exorbitant price. $10 for a box of motherfucking oopsie doopsies or whatever the fuck they be selling out there.
Lucy Lossies. Oh my God. Honolulu Haley-wees.
All right, this is getting too fucking out of hand, man. If you're harassing people, so this is what it says. It says this, I'm gonna break it down for you. I'm gonna make this very simple.
Hold on. Before you do it though, we're gonna play it before you even break the code. We're gonna do it pre-code.
I'm not breaking no codes. I'm literally just explaining to people how fucking ridiculous this is.
Okay.
So people are going up because typically the Girl Scouts are in booths now, right? They don't really do the door-to-door thing. They set up booths places.
Booths in front of grocery stores.
Yeah, exactly. A booth in front of a grocery store, in front of a gas station or something like that. So they set these booths up. People walk over to the booths. Hey, I want to buy this and this box of cookies. They say, sure, I can provide you with those cookies. Which ones would you like? They mark on the piece of paper.
Wait. Let's have fun with this. I'll pretend I'm the Girl Scout and you pretend you're a customer. Let's go. You walk over.
So I walk over and I'm like, hey, I'd like to buy some Girl Scout cookies.
Nope, that's not what they do. This is what happened. You actually walk past them. Hey! Did you not see us here? We got cookies.
They really don't have, like, lately the ones I've been seeing at least don't have their harassing ways like they used to. Like, now they just kind of chill because I think that they've created the customer want now, right? Like Frank Lucas, when he started out in the crack game, like, at first he had to put the moniker, the name on Blue Magic, but then it sold itself. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
That's why he just wanted his name on it. And then after that, he sold because he knew his product was good. It wasn't stepped on. So that's the same thing with these Girl Scout cookies. They know their shit is good. It's not stepped on, you know? And there's nobody really that compete because they got the proprietary recipe for these cookies, right?
Mm-hmm.
So people will go to them, again, say I want to buy said cookie. Said cookie is purchased. Said cookie is then delivered to customer. Customer receives cookie. Yep. Customer says, this is a cookie. Why is it not healthy? And they get angry when they realize that cookie's not healthy. And then they go back to said grocery store and then harass the people that are selling them or harass them. I mean, obviously, because sometimes they're depending on where you live, sometimes they just get delivered through traditional mail. Sometimes they'll actually come and deliver it to them. That's what I'm thinking happened. These girls walk up. Here's the cookie you ordered, Mrs. Baker, and Mrs. Baker with her Trump flag flying out front says,
Baker, wait a minute. Is this a Negro little girl? What's in these cookies, damn it? That's a negro little girl. I don't trust the negros. That's a little negro. She's Spanish, right? That's how they be. That's what happened. That's the grandma, fucking 80 years old, still having the racist ways. See that the Girl Scouts are multicultural. Now she's harassing them. Get them out. I remember when it was just all white little girls and they used to sell me my Thin Mints. Now look at this. Damn.
Bro, it's a goddamn tragedy what we've turned into as a country. When the Girl Scout cookies can't sell you the most unhealthy treats that you could possibly buy. And then you get them after they sell them to you and complain about palm oil.
That's crazy. Are we being too woke? Is this being too woke?
I think we're just being too, like, fucking not dumbass American. Because the dumbass American way is just to fucking just complain about everything. And it is, oh, you need to be healthy. But you're not, I mean, are you fucking calling the people at Hot Cheetos and telling them, hey, your shit's not fucking healthy enough for me to eat? No, you're just not buying them, not consuming them if you wouldn't like to. So for you to harass an 8-year-old who's just dropping you off your dandy doodles at your front door, you should be ashamed of your fucking self.
You know why else they should be ashamed of themselves? Because these be the same motherfuckers. That's why I be having a gripe with sometimes these people that be trying to be ultra healthy. Because these be the same motherfuckers that be doing that nose candy.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Don't know what.
Motherfuckers will close the door after yelling at them for selling them some unhealthy shit and immediately do crystal meth.
Yep.
Or immediately do crystal meth. Right?
You're like, these cookies are unhealthy. Real out the way. I'll be like, excuse me? You worried about what's in a Girl Scout plum cookies, and you just did a rail of meth with a side of snow candy. I don't understand. I just don't get it.
Yeah, bro, listen. It's not about logic anymore. It's about your ability to ascertain whether or not you would argue or not. That's it. I mean, literally, because you can have a problem with anything, right? Like,
yeah,
you can literally just make a problem about anything. And we're at that point, we're so comfortable as a people, as a species, that we pick this kind of shit to argue about.
Yeah, and it's fucking idiotic. It's like, bro, it's a waste. Really, it's great for us, great story, so we could get us a comical relief. But this really a waste of fucking time.
It really is. It was a waste of a right, first of all. So whatever that writer was doing, I don't know who he was talking to, like how this story even came across his desk, or her desk, for them to even write this story. First of all, right, just shows you the state of where we're at. You know, the times that we're in right now, right?
Yeah,
like you that goddamn board.
That's
Emmanuel Lopez. Come on,
Damn.
man.
Oh my!
You
God.
provided us with some comic relief for this this pod, but you got to do better, my brother. You got to pick some better. I mean, hopefully the editor didn't just slap this on your desk and like, hey, make it funny or make it good. You know what I mean? Hopefully they didn't do that.
That could have happened because the Salon is like a gossipy type of fucking article piece anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I could see somebody be like, Girl Scout cookies, harassment, go. You're like, what?
Reelan says, drugs are cheaper than them cookies, though. 4 boxes equals an eighth of mid.
Oh my God. You know it's wild when we correlate Girl Scout cookies to drugs.
Yeah. Listen, bro. You can get a dime bag for the same amount you can get them cookies for. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
I don't even know how they distribute it anymore, but listen.
Hey, man.
Y'all got to do better price-wise, especially with the price of gas these days. Niggas ain't got that extra coin. I just paid $5.50 to put a gallon of gas in my goddamn car. Are you kidding me? And then I seen people on TikTok complaining about their gas being $3.19.
Hey, you know what's wild? Niggas gonna start sucking dick for gas.
The fact that you brought that up means you think about it already, and that makes me really uncomfortable.
I need to get to where I need to get to. Nigga, can you spare me $1? I need to get a gallon of gas. I need $5. I ain't got it. I'll suck your dick. You're like,
for a gallon of unleaded 87.
Inflation the motherfucker. Oh my God, bro. Oh man.
Hey man, but listen, y'all
Yeah.
got to do better on them prices, Girl Scouts. I
Yeah,
mean, because they've only become more and more expensive. I know. Reeland says they're adjusting for inflation, but they need to adjust for niggas being broke. Right? Make
Girl.
that adjustment because regardless of where inflation stands, niggas is broke these days. I know that social media tells you something completely different, but with the price of everything the way it is right now, and it only going up due to the fact that inflation is increasing.
Yep.
Niggas gonna be broke and they ain't gonna be able to spare that extra, $10 for 3 tagalongs. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't gonna happen. Or some dipsy does or whatever the fuck they go. Like, I don't even know.
Tipsy Totley. Cookie names and shit, bro. Oh my god, bro. Well, let's hop into the hold on. What's Sarah say real quick? I just searched the Girl Scout cookie sold year round, and it said yes, you could. So you can, so you don't have to go through a Thin Mint withdrawal. Thin Mint withdrawal, people be going.
But that's part of the allure, right? Like the whole experience, like with the Girl Scout, like just going online just feels so cheap. It feels like it cheapens the process for me. Like I'd rather wait for a little booger nosed kid to come to me and ask me if I want to buy some cookies. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm actually doing something. Those smiley faces on the website don't do much for me. You know. When I'm actually handing money over to the child, I feel like, okay, this is going to help you in your future, little Susie. Now you can overcome your mom smoking crack for the first 13 years of your life. Now I'll pay $12 for 2 boxes of cookies or whatever, right?
You took it there. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
And look at this, we're bringing the world together. Sarah, you're my homie. Googling my order right now, Reeland. Selling it out.
Man, handcuffs bringing the world together. This is what we do. You feel me, air horns? You feel me? All right. On this next segment, this actually kind of divided the world. Some of the things that we saw. And I wanted to touch on this. But I do that every week, once a week.
I mean, you can't just stop on. I want to touch on this, and then you just stop talking. Like, come on, bro.
Look at this, bro. Young man.
Those stockings?
Yes. Have you seen this, Frank?
No, I have not. Click on that picture.
Hold on. Let me click on it. Let me get closer, Frank.
Sister May, let's go and get the grease and rub it on my legs, and then get the stockings, cut them below the knee, and then I'm gonna have a black wife beat on, and I'm gonna show this taco meat. This nigga.
Was he trying to be a baddie? What the hell is wrong with bruh?
Then he got the Colonial 12s on his feet right now.
Yeah, these shoes
look like he got a Civil War fight at 415.
These the same shoes Amish people wear, bruh. When the Amish chick trying to be bad, she was like,
bro, there's one too many buckles on them shoes. Bro, there's a 2 buckle maximum on shoes. Any more than 2 buckles on your shoes, nigga, you go directly to jail right now. Not even leprechauns have that many fucking buckles on their shoes, goddammit. Man's got a choker and a do-rag on. Like, what is going on with this?
No, that's his tattoo, bro. He don't got a choker. It's just a taco meat from his neck. Make it look like he got a choker on.
Oh, this nigga an airbender, bro. Look,
man, look who's Stanfield, bro. What's going on, bro?
Is that the airbender sign on this? I think that really is, though. What is this?
Right, I don't know, bro. But looky, man. How do you feel about this? Because this was very divisive among a lot of people. Well,
but you know where I stand with it.
Hold on. Black men, most of them were saying that this was like, hold on. Wait a minute. Really?
He's trying to get chosen.
Okay, Reeland, come on.
You're right, dog. You're right. My man's trying to get chosen by another species of animal. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that, but go ahead, brother.
But black men were saying that, this is what they do to black men in Hollywood when they get to a certain position. They try to take away our masculinity. They try to make us look feminine. They try to fuck up our image. And then on the other side, it was the whole thing with like, oh, well, it's his choice. Like, let him live. Let him do what he want. All power to you. I see you doing your thing. And it was that.
The artists have more control than ever right now.
Yes.
They have more leverage than ever. So if that man was uncomfortable with that, he wouldn't have done it.
Exactly. Because
that's where we are in entertainment now. It used to be like that, right? It's like, okay, the people you never see are in control of Hollywood. The shadow Hollywood government and they make you do these things or you won't be a part of Hollywood anymore.
Exactly.
That was the common conception, like back in 70s, 80s, 90s. But it's not like that anymore.
No.
So this man chose to do that. And I really don't give a fuck that he chose to do it. I really don't. Now, can he be roasted? Absolutely. Roast the shit out of him. Because whenever you get on any kind of magazine or any type of, in front of any type of people, they have the right to do that, right?
Yeah.
They have the right to roast your ass.
And that was, so people are saying, and they're specifically saying black men, that's a problem with us roasting him.
Why is that a problem?
Personally, I don't know why it's a problem.
We roast everybody. Black people are equal opportunity. If that was a white man, the black people would be roasting the shit out of him. If he was Asian, the black people would be roasting the shit out of him. Why? We can rewind back to what I said earlier. When I said, when you grow up in the hood, you got to make fun of shit. And when you continuously make fun of shit, you become pretty good at it. So you continue to do it.
I want to put this on the light. We're good at roasting motherfuckers, right? As black people and shit like that. They people forget though. All races do that shit.
Yeah.
We're
just the funniest ones with it.
You feel me?
We're just the funniest with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just good at it.
But my thing is this. If it was a white dude dressing just like that, white man would be roasting this motherfucker too.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be publicized or would be an argument about it. So
I mean, I don't want to come off as like being too controversial, but since we're here.
Fuck it, no. Like, let's get some controversy, bro.
No, I just think that's
shit.
That's a problem to me. The fact that they don't think that everybody else would be doing the same thing. First of all, like you said, right? So everybody else would be doing the same thing, and black people, in general, like I said, are funny. We grew up that way. So we're going to continue to make jokes. We're going to continue to bring levity to situations. And we're going to continue to clown motherfuckers because that's what we do. There's always going to be this sect of black people that are going to get on the internet and fucking complain about what we do as a black culture. Like, but then out the other side of their mouth, they'll be like, oh, but we're not all one. Black people are all different. But then you're saying that we have to follow your same standard that you created.
Yeah.
For black people to do. For black men to do. I don't give a fuck because I know that we're not a monolith, right? All black people are different. Some people are going to be comfortable with this shit. Some people aren't going to be comfortable. Some people are going to think it's funny. Some people are not going to think it's funny. Some people are going to get offended by it. Whatever. I understand that. We're no different than any other people on this planet when it comes to our existence. The thing is, here in America, we have this thing where we have to fight constantly, bicker in between us, and we make it a bigger deal than it has to fucking be. Let people get their jokes off and move the fuck on.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, we're not uncomfortable with this nigga wearing a fucking skirt and the goddamn heels all the way up. Nigga, they was doing that in the 80s. Prince.
Yeah.
Mickey, what's his name?
Mickey Free?
Free? Yeah.
Mickey Free, your wifey? Yeah.
Nigga, this nigga right here. Nah, but I'm saying, niggas been dressing like that, bro. But they got clown too, bro. We just clown, bro. That's how it is, bro.
I mean, to a certain extent, and I get where people drew that conclusion from. So like Reeland was talking about, he said Big Mama's house, Tyler Perry, etc. Gotta wear a dress and faux yitties to get that crossover check. So that's how people see it. Ever since Dave Chappelle made a big deal about it, right? Because he said he did not want to wear a dress.
Yeah.
And they were really trying to force him into a dress.
Yeah.
I think he was on Oprah when he said that shit or something. So that's why it became like this big thing. And this is what a lot of people hang their hats on that, right?
Yeah.
But like I said, the artists now have all the control.
Yeah. They do.
You think that man went to that photo shoot and had no idea what the fuck was going on? And they just randomly snapped a picture of him?
So this is why another reason why we know he knew what was going to go on. You know why? Because it was for a magazine called Replica. Look how Replica have niggas dressed. Look, them is high heels.
I've never even heard of this magazine before.
Me neither. But look how they have it. Bro, look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Bro.
What kind of magazine is this?
I have no idea. Look at this.
Replica Man Magazine, Fashion, Arts, Ideas, and Music.
They're going to have you dressed like a woman.
Yeah, so it's like a artsy fartsy type of magazine that I just saw that a ton of celebrities have done, and they all seem to be dressed differently from how they normally dress. So he fully understood going over, like that man had, I don't know who that was, but he had on heels.
I don't know any of them, but it looked like they all got their clothes from the women's section of a thrift store.
Yeah, my man's from the little black dude from Stranger Things. I saw him on there. He had a little crop top on.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
So it just seems like that's the norm for the magazine. So I don't have a problem with it.
Exactly. I just wanted to bring this up because this is one of the things we saw, and I want to start bringing in more topics where Black people are discussing and kind of be like, give our point and view on it. But not only that, it's like, bro, we got to stop with the buffoonery, bro. We got to start calling out the buffoonery. And that's
like I said, man, just celebrate. If you don't have a problem with it, what he did, then just celebrate it. If you have a problem with what he did, then you might be an asshole. And if you don't give a shit about it, then don't talk about it. Like, it's very simple. You're all, I don't care what you post. I don't care what gets posted. There's going to be somebody that flames that shit.
No matter fucking what, bruh.
No matter what. I don't care what it is. Like I said, Jesus could come back today and walk down the street, and they be like, boy, if you don't get your Wadaches wearing ass up out of here, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers is going to roast them. That's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we function as a society. Somebody's and with the advent of social media, you know, more people have more access to shit, and you get to see other things that people are posting and saying more often, and you can draw whatever conclusion from that you want.
Exactly. And people need to stop grouping all Black males as we seeing this LaKeith Stanfield dressing like a woman, and we questioning bro masculinity, bro. I'm not questioning bro masculinity. You feel me?
Yeah, no.
So that'd be the thing, man, with me when it comes to this, man. This shit is wild, bro.
Yeah, look, it is. It's a wild thing, but the whole outfit, obviously, you can sit up there and roast it, but I don't really give a fuck what nobody wears. I would hang out with the nigga. I would go out with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like if we were in a group of motherfuckers going out, we all go out have fun, but I'm gonna roast this nigga the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how we function.
For real.
The best homies, the people you know who are the closest are the people you talk the most shit about.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't get that, then you probably didn't grow up in the hood. Just because you Black don't mean you grew up in the hood. So if you didn't have a problem with if you have a problem with motherfuckers getting roasted, then you probably grew up in an area where people didn't talk a lot of shit, or they talked all the shit about you. One or the other.
And I think the craziest thing to me is more of LaKeith Stanfield ain't said a goddamn thing about it.
Yeah, because he don't give a fuck.
Yeah, kind of like whatever.
He's like, yeah, whatever. Give me the check, man. I'm rich. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Rich, bitch.
Yeah. You know what I mean? New season of ATL about to come out. That's all he worried about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. For real, bro. Man. But yeah, shout out to LaKeith Stanfield, bro.
Yeah, shout out to LaKeith, man. Stop wearing that wacky ass shit.
Like, nigga, calm it down.
Yeah, my nigga got range, bro. My nigga got range.
Got hella range.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man. Ponder man. What's up, man? Do you have a
So
ponder?
I mean, look, I got one thing for you today, man.
Okay, one ponder.
Just one thing, and it's not even really. I don't know if you can necessarily call it a ponder, but I was pondering it as I was doing. But so I was looking in the mirror, right?
Okay.
And I was like, nigga, you can never buy a mirror that hasn't already been used.
Damn. Great point. Because you got to build it. The builder is going to use it to see themselves in it, to see if it is, reflection.
So every mirror you've ever bought, if you've bought one, is a used mirror.
So should we ask for a discount since it's used?
I mean, I think you should. I think the next time you go to buy a mirror, Magic, you should be like, this shit is used. And they're going to be like, how has it been used? Who built this? You could just really go into this. You know what I mean? Nobody's ever explained this to us before. Like, why nobody having these conversations with us as adults that we can get discounts for our mirror purchases by stating that they've all been used?
I almost started doing that. Next time I buy a mirror. Hey, it's been used. I want a discount. They were like, sir, geez. I'm like, bro, like you said, bro. Hey, you bring up a great point though. Because no mirror is ever new.
No mirror is new. They're all pre-owned, pre-mirrored, pre-used.
Damn.
And that is your Ponder Man thought of the day.
What was you looking at? A mirror and thought about it? You saw a smudge on the mirror?
Nah, just randomly, bro. You know how the mind works. You just like, why the fuck I'm thinking about that? I have a few of those thoughts every week that I'm like, what? How did I get here? They're like, how did we get here?
How did we get here? Mirror talk. That like
Voom today. What the fuck is that?
It's a bot. Jacqueline and body bot.
Shout out to the bots out there, man.
Shout out to the bodies. You feel me? Out here. Hey, man. So, I got a lie for y'all. And it's a little bit more introspective. I was watching The Genius last episode. Okay. And it had me think of a question. And, the question is basically, when it comes to relationships, when do you say you want the relationship to work and when do you want to be right? Because the reason why I thought of this, because his cameraman, Cody, was filming him. And then once Kanye started getting kind of famous and started, doing his thing and shit like that, he was kind of booing Cody a little bit. And Cody had every right to be mad at bro and being like, man, fuck this motherfucker. He ain't about shit. But instead, he kept rocking and was like, this is my friend. I know he in the wrong, but I'm still rock with him. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a tough line to kind of.
So what wound up happening with him?
Cody stuck with him. He's still with Kanye right now, shooting the doc and stuff like that. So it make you think it's like, when do you be like, all right, I'm right about this, gotta cut this friendship off, or be like, you know what, I want to keep. Can you actually be right and keep the relationship going? Is it ever possible? Or you have to, no matter what, you have to be like, all right, I could be right, but I want the relationship to keep going because I know if this would cause some riffraff.
Yeah. So I think that it's all in the potential you see.
Okay.
Whether it be in a friend, in a significant other, in a family member, even, or in a professional relationship. It's all about the potential, right? So yeah. If I think that somebody is worth fighting for, then I'll do that, right? So you'll fight for them, meaning that maybe you'll put up with a little bit more, right? You'll struggle with things internally. You'll work things out internally so that you can see the buds of that friendship or of that relationship or of that professional relationship. So you're willing to put up with a little bit more. It's just like I would liken it to maybe It's like, okay, how long do you hang on to a dream of playing basketball, right?
Okay.
Do you just be like, all right, the first, time some crazy shit happens, maybe you're playing overseas and some crazy happen, you don't get playing time, and you could easily quit at that point, right?
Yeah.
But you know where your talent lies, and you understand that your talent can get you to the NBA, right?
Okay. Uh-huh.
So you're willing to put up with a little bit more in your experience to make it there because you know the grass is greener and what the potential is for you with the talent that you have.
Okay.
But if you've come to the realization that you're not good enough, then you're gonna put up with less because you're like, well, this is probably the furthest I'm gonna make it, like right here, and ain't shit else gonna happen, and I could probably do some old other shit and make the same amount of money. So whatever. You know what I mean? So I think that it depends on what you think that you can get out of that relationship. Whether it be, a marriage and a long, happy life, whether it be a lifelong friendship, or whether it be prosperity monetarily. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. I understand that. That's actually a really good answer,
Yeah.
in my opinion. I I look at it like that too, the potential in the relationship, but I also look at, well, because usually when when you think you're right or when you think you're wrong and stuff like that, it usually it's due to some type of conflict.
Yeah.
You know? One is more of how do we as relationship, friendship, whatever, how do we deal with conflict resolution between us? Then it's also, okay, am I specifying something within a relationship that is irking me or something like that, and we address it, and you keep doing the same shit?
Yeah.
Then it's kind of like, all right, I was right the first time. I'm just like, all right, cool. I know I'm right, but I want to keep the relationship going. But if it's the same exact shit over and over again, then it's kind of like, all right, I'm cutting it off.
Yeah.
Got to.
But
And
it's just like you said. I mean, like I said though, it depends on the potential. It depends on our past, right? Because you're willing to put up with more from me than you would be willing to put up with somebody that you've only known for like a year.
But the reason why I will put up more with you is because the way our relationship is and
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
how we interact. And I know that for the most part, like if we do have a grievances in our relationship, you're not gonna do the same thing over and over that irks me and vice versa. So
But if you come to an understanding though, that some people like Kanye, if you're his friend, you got to understand that this nigga's gonna be like wilding out sometimes. You have to. If you've said, okay, this is my brother, you know what I mean? I put the stamp on him. This is my brother right here, right?
Yeah.
If you said that, then you recognize him. And if you see him as the person who he actually is, you have to take the fact that he's not completely stable mentally, and he's going to do some fuck shit from time to time.
Time out. Can I cut you off?
Yeah.
Don't cut you off.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's funny that you said that, because have you seen episode 3?
I don't know. I haven't watched the show at all yet.
That's exactly what his friend Cody said. Exactly what you just said. That's exactly what he was saying. And that's why that's why the whole right and wrong thing, he did that. That's wild that you said that shit.
Yeah.
That was like spot on.
Yeah. I mean, I could understand it because if you see a person for who they are, like really, really who they are at the root of them, and you understand that person, you know them, you know what they come with, you know what you're going to have to deal with when you are with that person. You know what I mean? And so, you let that shit slide because that's your friend. I mean, I know I'm going to have to put up with some shit from X or Y or Z. I know what I'm going to get from each party. And if I've committed to saying that you're my friend for lifelong, then I'm willing to put up with more from you because I know that you have, all your faculties aren't necessarily there mentally.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's crazy you said that though, because that's exactly what he was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. More people need to think like that though. A lot of people don't think like that.
Well, a lot of people are only in most relationships for what they can get from them.
Yeah.
And not necessarily for to actually see the person, to actually know that you understand what I say, like when I say like you see them, right?
Yeah, I
Like
get you.
you intimately like understand and know that person and all their quirks and everything. Like you see their soul, their essence of the person who they are.
Yeah.
And you understand them completely, then you're willing to look the other way when some shit happens. And you might not, that same exact thing that somebody else might do, you fuck them up for that shit.
Yeah.
Because you know this person and you know what their struggles are. You're willing to overlook those things. So obviously professionally you could still, go a long way, and you can make sure you're still watching that person's back.
Mm-hmm.
But all friendship wise as well, that your relationship doesn't completely fracture over something that was a passionate moment type thing, because Kanye is a very passionate person. So everything that you can't really take the things that he says to face value when he says them, because he speaks from the cuff all the time, right?
Yeah.
He's always living right now in the moment. This is what I mean right now. I might not mean it 2 minutes later, but right now this is what I mean. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got all the answers, Sway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sway was about to whoop that man's ass too.
Excuse me? I am the answer, goddammit.
Sway told this nigga. Sway was like, "Hey, bro, hold on, man. We can cut all of this shit off right now if you got a bro like this nigga."
Yeah.
So I never seen Sway break down like that, bro.
Ain't Sway from Oakland, right? I swear Sway from like
I'm
the
not
Bay
sure.
Area.
I'm not sure. Ellie says, "Do you think that he stuck with him for the friendship or for the money?" I think that it may have been a little bit of both, right?
Yeah. Nothing
Yeah, because you see the potential in that relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see, well, in his career, and I don't even know where episode 3. I don't even know where they were at that point, but maybe there was nothing to see, but you believed in them, right?
Yeah.
So if you really, really believe in somebody and their talent when you see it, then you stick with them. There's potential there. I don't think that anybody could have looked at him back then and been like, "Oh, he's going to be this in 2022. He's going to be like a mega star." Like,
but see, that's the wild thing. That's why I think it's for friendship instead of money. He been knowing Kanye since he was 18.
Yeah.
He was talking when he was having his Channel Zero. He was like, "Yeah, man, he's about to be a star." Him and Kanye Mama, probably the only two.
Yeah.
From the beginning was like, nah, something about bro. Because Cody could have went off and did some other shit, especially after he
took care of him.
He most definitely did. Hell yeah, he got to.
I hope he did. I mean, we don't know. I hope he did.
Is like this nigga did his spaceship video. Remember Kanye West spaceship video, and then he did he did another video. I think he did Jesus Walk, but I could be wrong. But he did them 2 videos, which was fire. Cody could have went to other artists and overcharged them for videos and be like, "All right, I'm ain't really trying to deal with Kanye," but he didn't though. He didn't. So I think it was a little bit of both. You feel me? It was more friendship, but that money, kind of, helped out too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's a balance of the two, or maybe Cody's just a solid ass motherfucker, man, and he just he doesn't have, like, some people that don't have like a lot of people in their lives. You know what I mean? Have like like me, like I don't have like I know a lot of people, obviously, but I don't have a lot of people I really consider friends, right? Yeah. And the people I consider friends, I hold closely.
Yeah, I mean, our audience, y'all are friends and family. Oh.
Yeah, but I'm not inviting these motherfuckers over for Thanksgiving and Christmas. You know what I mean? Like,
you got that right. We got boundaries.
You know what I mean? So there's a difference between good friends and associates, / friends that you say what's up to, hang out with, in peace. Certain people as friends and certain friends as family. And you know what I mean? I honestly believe, the family are the people you choose. I don't necessarily believe in just because somebody's your blood that they have to be, family. Sure, you have those people.
Yeah.
But you choose you can still choose once you hear. There's no allegiance. You don't have to stick around with these motherfuckers. Like, you can just be
hell no.
All right, nigga, I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
Peace out, homie. Not for real. That's true, bro. That's
Yeah.
true, and that's the way you should live your life, bro.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, by the way, I was right. Sway is from Oakland, California. See, bro, he's at that town
Well, I
business.
didn't know that, man. I didn't know that.
You feel me?
He don't. He seems just. He seems like a dude that could be from anywhere.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he was from Ohio or, you know what I'm saying, or just like some obscure place like fucking Orlando or some shit. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he was from anywhere. But
yeah, I can see that. But you know, we Oakland produced greatness, so you feel me? Look at me.
so my sister, you know, while we on this Kanye thing, my sister sends me this meme earlier, and I had a hard time with it. So she was like, "One has to go. One producer has to go," and it was Kanye, it was Pharrell, it was Timberland, and Dr. Dre. One has to go. Which one and why?
Me personally, Timberland.
So all Missy discography.
Oh no,
gone.
Can't be Timberland because
Right?
I slap Missy. Maybe Dr. Dre then.
Dre?
Yeah.
Dre has to go. You get no Kendrick. You get no Ice Cube. You get no NWA.
Damn, no Ice
you
Cube.
get no Chronic. You get no Snoop Dogg. You get, like, you got to realize where that. You get no Eminem. You realize where that train, how far that fucking train goes. You get no Mary J. Blige. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, I gotta retract.
All of these pivotal people that were made by this man.
Well,
Pharrell made grinding. Like, you can't, like,
I can't get rid of that, man.
Just off of that one song.
Well, I would have to say Timberland again, because Kanye earlier shit staple in my goddamn life. What he produced and all that shit. Pharrell, we already know the deal. You know what I mean? And all the names that you dropped with Dr. Dre, I listen to like those artists heavy. You feel me? Especially like some Mary J. Blige and you feel me? Some Ice Cube. So I have to say Timberland. You know,
tough though, right?
This is my thing, people. When people give these type of things, give a fucking answer. It's just all hypothetical.
Yeah, like the nigga really ain't gonna disintegrate in the thin air, bro. Like they still gonna be there. You still gonna be able to listen to their music. This is all hypothetical. Nigga swear like this. You got the Thanos glove, like you about to snap and the nigga about to disappear off the planet.
Like evaporate. You be like, nigga, this is just hypothetical. We just making conversation.
Yeah, man.
I say Timberland, bro, just because every other producer and artist. Them artists have more tug on my heartstrings, you know.
But you get no like brush your shoulders off. You know what I'm saying? You get no 99 Problems.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying? It's just
know,
you get no Aaliyah. Are you that somebody? Are you that somebody?
I get it. But somebody has to go.
Man, somebody got to go, bro. Somebody got to go.
I made that decision. Who you got, bro? Before we vamp out, who do you have? Come on, player, make a decision.
I mean, look, I'm gonna have to probably go with you know, even though I just said what I said, I probably have to go with Pharrell, man, just because I know we get no grinding, we get no
clips.
No, you get no clips, you know, you get no NERD, you know, you get no fronting, you know.
None of that.
You know, none of that Star Trek sound. You get none of that shit. But Kanye just got it, like I said, I mean, he's a part of my life. You know what I mean? Even though I don't celebrate him at this point now, but when I was in college and shit like that, and you know, when we were roommates throughout college and shit like that, like I listened, like Kanye was just like a staple. That's what you listen to Ye. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he, you know, he has so many legendary albums.
Cuddy.
You know what I'm saying? You get no Cuddy. You know, I'm the only one around here supposed to get some Cuddy. But anyway,
yeah.
So I mean, I understand that, but I can't do Dre. Dre without Dre, hip hop is not not what it is today, right? So Dre is like top tier.
Yeah,
he's a very top tier producer. You don't get any any higher than that
Yeah,
from producing perspective. You can't. You don't get beats without Dre, right?
Yep.
Even outside of the whole music sphere.
Mm-hmm.
Then, like I said, Kanye, him, and who Timbaland. I mean, like I said, Timbaland just has. I listened to like Missy, like as a kid, like was everywhere, right? And just her, like really, he can like live on that. Just that alone. I know a lot of you guys, a lot of the younger listeners won't necessarily know the impact that Missy had on like on us as the if you were in the 90s.
I have a great comparison that they'll know.
That?
Doja Cat.
I don't even think that's I mean, maybe I'm biased though, because I don't even think that's a good comparison, but it might be for this younger generation.
Yeah. Video wise, stylistically, how she construct her videos and things in that nature, and then some of her songs and stuff. Yeah. It's for this era of the younger generation, their Doja Cat is our Missy Elliott. That's the closest I could bring to,
like the music videos were like heavy for us when we were coming up, right?
Yeah.
So that's what you did after school. You came home, you watched music videos, like that was just a thing. Like into your later years. So at middle school, high school, obviously when you're younger, you go home and watch Power Rangers and shit like that.
Yeah.
But middle school, high school, you come home, you turn on 106 in Park, you turn on Rap City The Basement, you turn on MTV, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Your MTV Raps or whatever you was turning, you toss that shit on, and that shit's always playing, and the same songs came on. But Missy, every time she had a new video premiere, you knew that shit was gonna be crazy.
Flame.
She had the best videos. She really made it a production, and not only that production a big thing, but the songs were fire. There were songs to remember.
I can't stand the rain.
Hey, bruh.
On my window.
Hey,
I can't stand the rain.
That shit was a bop, and it might, we might be watched for it or whatever.
Yeah.
But that shit, like, that stands the test of time. So for those reasons, from those guys, those perspectives, those discographies of those guys, that's why I have to go with Pharrell getting the fuck up out of here. But he really ain't got to go nowhere because we still get to the plum. All that shit right now.
Yeah, man, you feel me, bro? They're all legends, bro. All of them, bro.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this has been episode number 43 of the Magic Tank podcast. So I am Frank, also known as Tank.
I'm Kamal, also known as Magic.
And we are about to be up out of here. Reela says music videos during the day were trash compared to BET Uncut. And only one song comes to mind every time. Well, there's a couple of songs. There's one, White Girls Will Go Away. That don't tell Minister Farrakhan. He don't want to know what's going on. So that song, and then the booty popping video when that shit can head count. Booty popping, head count, booty
and
popping.
Also, Nelly shit.
Yeah, only because of the whole credit card shit. He originated the credit card out of credit.
God damn.
But like I said, man, we appreciate each and every one of you guys that are listening, that are watching right now. Now, Magic, if this is their first time, last time, middle time watching, where can they find us?
Look, man, for my tubers, man, YouTube been around since 2005. I do not need to tell y'all what to do to get the channel or video booming. For my potters out there, we're on Apple Podcasts, we're on Google Podcasts, and we're on SoundCloud. All you got to do across all platforms is type in the Magic Think Tank or Kamal Johnson ENT. Bam, we pop right up. For the tubers, though, sub and share. Like the new sandwich shop I'm going to have down the line in some years, okay? Sub and share. Hey, man, if y'all watching, if y'all listening, our live audience, give yourself a fucking hand clap. Hell yeah. Couple air horns, you feel me? Bruh.
We love y'all, man. Like, share, hit us with a review. We appreciate y'all. We out this motherfucker. Peace.
We're out of here. Peace out.